in today's video, it'll be my dream New York City apartment tour. So me and my sister just recently got a bunch of new packs, and along with those packs, we got the Neat Street apartment, which I've been wanting for forever. So I made this minimalistic apartment. Now before we get started with the tour, the packs that I used are
the Neat Street, obviously, the Sugar Pink Parlor, the Karen Core, and for some of the outside stuff, I used the Willow Tree Park.
So yeah, let's get into the tour, starting with the first floor. That rhymed. So I decided to make a halal food truck because there are quite a lot of food trucks in New York City, especially halal food trucks. So yeah, I added this stone pathway with this cherry blossom tree with the petals and the table that I was sitting on earlier. Next, it's time for this little area. I made it a flower shop. We have this old lady working there. Excuse me, darling? Yes? Would you like a flower? Oh, no thank you, but I'll definitely get some later. Alright, I'll be right here. Now we have the first room on the first floor. So over here we have the washer, dryer. Then I have this little like detergent area along with this like iron station. And over here you can see that I already washed some of my clothes. Then over here we have a small front desk area, and right next to it we have these laundry baskets. So whenever someone's done with their laundry, they can just put it in the basket and go up to their apartment. You guys will definitely see this laundromat in my day in the life videos. Now moving on, there was this little area next to the elevator, so I added a vending machine. So yeah, it's just a vending machine. We have the second room, which I made it like a Pilates gym area. Over here is the front desk, and we have a TV playing the iconic Toka Pilates video. We have this treadmill, which I think it's really cool how you can like move on it. Like, oh, that is way too fast. That's pretty cool. That is all for the first floor. Now moving on to the second floor, my apartment. I'm so excited to show you guys my New York City minimalistic apartment. Here next to the buttons, we have this plant that just sits there. Then we have the front entrance. I have my mailbox. Then up here we have these flowers, which I thought is just a good touch. Now we'll walk into my apartment. First I need to get my key out. So first we have my entrance, which I really liked how it turned out and that it's all just one aesthetic. Up here we have this bear picture along with some incense, I think that's what it's called, and a candle. And this is just where I put my key. Then we have my mirror, so every time I leave I can just take a look at my outfit. We have this flower and this candle, which you guys are going to see a lot of flowers and candles in my apartment. Then we have this drawer where I just keep all my bags in there. I haven't put all of them yet, so this is just some of them. Now moving on to the first room. I made this room an office. I really love how this turned out. I love how the whole apartment turned out. Here is where I study. I have my laptop. Then we have my book, which I think it's a fashion book, so I think that was really nice. Then up here I have my clipboard. Then this bear painting again because it was just so cute. Then whenever I want to take a break, I can just go on this little couch chair. So yeah, that is all for the first room. Now moving on to my living room. So the first thing you see is this TV and some flower decor. Then we have these drawers. In the first drawer, I have some DVDs. Then over here, I have a little bit of Pilates and workout stuff. Not a lot though, because I already have that like Pilates gym on the first floor. But this is just for whenever, if some mornings I don't want to go down, I can just take my Pilates mat and go on my balcony and enjoy the New York City skyline while I do Pilates. Then we have my living room, which guys, I really love this couch. It's definitely my favorite couch. I also have these little couch chairs, so if I have family or friends over, they can just sit over here. Then in the middle, I have this table with a lamp and again a candle. So that is all for the living room. Now moving on to the kitchen. Over here, I have a pantry, but it's not really a pantry, it's a closet since Toka doesn't have a pantry. So we're just gonna ignore the hangers up there. Over here, I have all my snacks. And then these Twinkies, which I think it's like so cool. Then my fridge, which I just have some like vegetables and eggs and milk in here. I have some microwavable meals and ice cream. Now we have my island, which I just kept it empty besides this toaster over here, which I think it's so cool. Like, look at this. I'll take a bagel, let it heat up a little bit, and boom. I just think that's so cool. Then my stovetop, my dishes up here. Now moving on to my dining room. Over here I have my dining table, so whenever I eat my lunch, dinner, or breakfast, I can look out the window and again see the New York City skyline. Over here I have this coffee machine area, which I love it. It's so cute. Look at these cute mugs. So I can't wait to make morning videos where I just wake up and get my cup of coffee. Now moving on to the bathroom. Over here I have my bathtub, which is also a shower. And next to it I have my hairbrush, some towels, oh, my robe up here. Then in these drawers I have my shampoo, conditioner, body wash. And down here in this drawer I have like my hair mask, face mask. Then my sink, which guys, oh, this little mat is so cute. Like, look at that cute little bear. So yeah, that's all for the bathroom. Now time for my room, which I really love. Over here I have my wardrobe with all of my clothes. Then my vanity, which has this air purifier, which I got from a free gift. And this candle and book. I just love this setup. Then in here we have all the makeup and skincare. It is kind of a mess in there, so we're just gonna close it back up. Now time for my bed, which I love. Like, look at this. I'm asleep. I'm awake. This cute little flower painting up here. Then at the, oop, I need to make my bed. At the end of my bed, I have this like dresser. In this drawer, I have all my headbands and my bonnet. And in the first drawer, I don't have much in there. I still haven't put anything besides my phone and credit cards. I also really love how I put my bed right next to the window, so every time I wake up, I can take a look at the New York City skyline again. And if you guys haven't noticed yet, I have this little cutie over here. I'm still not sure on what I'm gonna name her. I was gonna name her Lola, like my other past pet in Tokaboka, but I'm not really sure, so if you guys have any good suggestions, leave them down below. I also got her from the pet hotel, and this little cat bed, which is from the free gift. But yeah, that concludes my room, and it also concludes the whole apartment tour. Okay guys, that is all for my New York City apartment tour. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!